A slow aerial shot of northeastern Nigeria at dawn. The land is vast, open, and exposed. Izageki village appears, mud houses, rusted roofs, thin smoke from morning fires. Life continues quietly, unaware it has already been abandoned by the state. Borno State, Nigeria, was at its peak of terror alarm. Children walk barefoot, women prepare food. No police. No soldiers. No checkpoints. Cut to the Sambisa forest, dark, dense, unforgiving. One of Boko Haram's known strongholds, now very clear. Silence. Only wind and insects. The absence of security is loud. From the forest edge, shadows move. Bicycles roll slowly forward. No resistance. Close-ups, rifles, hard eyes, dust-covered feet. These men are unchallenged and unmatched. There was no military presence in Izageki. Gunfire erupts. The village explodes into panic. People run blindly. Two villagers fall near their homes. No ambulance. No emergency response. No help coming. Homes burn. Flames spread unchecked. Izageki begins to vanish. Women flee carrying children. Some trip. Some disappear into smoke. The village becomes a killing ground. The attackers move freely, without fear of interruption. Boko Haram became a government. Survivors rush toward the river leading to Izageki. This is not evacuation, this is escape. People cross the river in terror. Behind them, Izageki burns. Ahead of them, uncertainty. They reach Izageki and collapse. Some pray. Some cry. Some believe safety has finally come, even if they know deep down it was never safety that came. They merely wish. An empty military checkpoint miles away. Help did not arrive. The attackers pursue not to kill more but to lead them to a strategic position. Boko Haram didn't want anyone separate from the group. Heavy clothing, measured steps. Izageki market was crowded with displaced villagers. No security screening. No protection. The suicide bomber blends into the crowd, waiting perfectly for the crowd to beat to his tune. The moment he patiently waited for, like a tiger waiting for his prey to walk to his exact attack position. A big bash, blinding flash was the eye-opener, but before the villagers could notice the flash, a violent explosion followed. Explosion they have only heard of, not witnessed. Sound cut to silence, smoke fills the screen. It was clear death was on their doorstep, and it came with no mercy, no forgiveness, as bodies lay on the ground, some lifeless and even more injured. Screams cut through the air. Children and animals weren't spared. At least 7 civilians were killed. Something they should be grateful for, because the presence of Boko Haram has claimed even ×5 of these in other villages they attacked. Or at least the government covered the numbers. The true number may never be known. Just some days ago the Feds were busy in Abuja saying Boko Haram has been technically defeated. Go back to your homes and villages.
Boko Haram
the security situation is under control.
Defeated.
This probably angered the terrorist group, and Shekoho was no terrorist leader to play media and political games with. Boko Haram made sure the images of burned villages contradict every word the government tried to put out. They made the government chew their own vomit. The government haven't been up to the game in fighting terrorism in the country, and despite their increase in state of emergency, the attacks grew even worse, making it extremely difficult for the government to debunk such attacks. Finally, wide view of abandoned Izageki as the village turned to ashes in seconds. Silence. Emptiness. There was no warning. There was no protection. There was no accountability. Boko Haram attacked. Boko Haram claimed responsibility. Boko Haram won. Boko Haram threatened and didn't flee, yet no immediate pushback. When the state fails, civilians pay the price. All the victims go get was the government saying we condemn the attack on the village. No justice, no compensation, no questions as to why the military never stationed there. Everything moved on like nothing ever happened. But history must be told and history must be preserved. We know you find out history documentary informative and educational. Why not like, share, and subscribe to History Watchdog for more true African history documentaries. History must be told.